I'm Bridget Baiss at the Greenbuild conference in Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at the new innovations in healthy living and smart tech that you might want in your luxury home.
A constant, comfortable temperature directly impacts our health. AeroSeal has a quick, non-toxic fix for poor insulation without having to rip out the walls.
This is an alternative to that. It's also an alternative to manual air sealing methods, such as walking around with a can of spray foam or caulk and hitting all the openings that you can see, because there's a lot of cracks and holes and crevices that maybe you can't see. It's going to push to all those leak points. So the obvious ones, like around plumbing penetrations and electrical boxes, and also maybe the ones we can't see, all the little cracks, holes, and crevices. The sealant itself is GreenGuard Gold certified, ultra-low VOC, there's no off-gassing. If you need to move a sealing station around while we're sealing, you do want to wear a mask, but an hour or two after we're done, you're not going to know that we were there.
Speaking of that toxic synthetic insulation, hemp, yes, same type plant species as marijuana, provides a cleaner, greener alternative.
This is Hempitecture, and we manufacture American-made hemp insulation products. So here's a little example wall assembly. This is our cavity insulation. What you're looking at is hemp wool. It's basically a one-to-one substitute for fiberglass insulation, mineral insulation, or even a spray foam cavity insulation. So it's very energy efficient, has great thermal mass, ability to absorb sound, mitigate airflow inside your cavity. So it's a very low embodied carbon footprint, very low energy to produce, of course regenerative to farmers who are producing this crop.
Like Idaho-based Hempitecture that uses hemp grown in Montana, Kentucky-based Hempwood also sources local.
All of our hemp comes from within 100 miles of our factory in Murray, Kentucky. All of our materials that go into the product come from within 500 miles. So hempwood is the healthiest, most sustainable flooring in the world. We use a plant-based glue, so we use soy to bond together carbon-negative hemp. We turn our waste into our energy, so we have a carbon-neutral process with zero waste that puts out a carbon-negative product, and we've been trading our carbon credits for 3 years.
Soy, another sustainable U.S.-grown crop, can now replace the toxic petroleum-based chemicals used in materials like countertops, flooring, paint, and roofing. So what exactly are VOCs?
Volatile organic compounds, what we call VOCs, they can be in things like paints or cleaning supplies. Anything alcohol-based would have it. Certain building materials like flooring and pressed hardwoods and cloth and in couches and things like that all contain some sort of VOCs. When you put those in the home, they off-gas and you sit there breathing them in. So we introduce a lot of those things, VOCs being kind of the catch-all, if you will, but there's also many other toxic gases that go along with it.
New awareness of these invisible toxins floating around our home has spurred a wave of professional and smart in-home air quality monitors. Also at Greenbuild, a steel ground screw that can replace concrete foundations, a huge carbon emitter. Acknowledging what luxury homeowners want, already energy-efficient brands like Andersen Windows are stepping up.
Andersen has a commitment to sustainability. We try to reuse and reduce anything we can in our manufacturing processes. We actually reclaim about 40% of the volume of this Fibrex material from wood manufacturing.
So is LG, going all in on healthier, smarter, and cleaner home appliances like induction stoves and heat pumps. Naturally, technology products to manage cutting-edge, efficient energy systems are surging into the luxury home market, including soon-to-be ubiquitous EV chargers. It's getting easier and easier to bring your home into the future. Let's work together to find and create the home that allows you to truly thrive.